So let's say setting of the story is a mafia type of party. You know how like a mafia has a mafia boss, right? So let's say this mafia boss is hosting a party. Let's make this mafia boss a female, because I feel like men wouldn't be interested. So anyways, what happens is that there's this one specific person that comes to the party looking all dressed up with confidence, basically stealing the show, stealing all the attention from the actual mafia boss. So because their presence is sensed, you know, when you enter a room and then everyone looks at you and they can kind of feel that sort of confidence and that sort of energy that you're bringing, it's the same thing. But then in the notes, it's technically the microbe releasing toxins, right? So those toxins are the energy that it's bringing to the table. Because that energy is so strong within the party and everyone is looking at that specific microbe like, oh, who are you? The macrophages and the neutrophils, those are the bodyguards, those are the bouncers. They come because obviously the mafia boss is not happy about it. So they come and they sense the toxins, they sense the presence, they sense that that energy that they're bringing, because it's really strong. So they come and they ask the microbe what's going on. And then, you know, the microbe is just being the confident person that she is, you know, doing the things that she needs to do. And the mafia boss is not happy about it. So she instructs the cells, so your macrophages and your neutrophils, to beat and kill and destroy the microbe. Anyways, so they go closer to the microbe, you know, and then the way I think of the macrophage is like, you know, those big, huge bouncers with like huge muscles, and they're just really big and scary and intimidating. And then the neutrophil is buff, but he's not that buff, you know. So anyways, the bouncers go, they pick the microbe up. The macrophage lifts the microbe by one arm, and then the neutrophil lifts the microbe by the other arm. It just helps me to remember that both of them are responsible for killing and destroying pathogens and whatnot. Anyways, they lift the microbe up, so they bind, they form the pseudopodia. That's referring to the pseudopodia being produced, and then the cell binding to the microbe or forming the pseudopodia around the microbe. Anyways, this part technically. So once they lift the microbe up, you know, because they're about to go kill and destroy the microbe, because the microbe stole the attention of everyone, they call in this guy that is not known at all. I mean, they know him by name, but they don't know him, because a lot of people that meet him end up dying, you know. So that's Lysosome. Let's call him Lyso. Some is his surname. Anyways, so Lysosome comes and he has all these drugs, all these hectic. We'll think of him as an anesthesiologist, technically, you know, because he knows his stuff, he knows his enzymes, he knows his chemicals. So he comes in, and whilst macrophage and neutrophil are holding the microbe up, he comes in with his drugs, and he basically gives these drugs to the microbe, right, while it's still being held. So yeah, anyways, he gives the microbe all these chemicals, toxins, those are digestive enzymes, right? And then those digestive enzymes, let's think of it as acid, yeah. Those digestive enzymes destroy and break down the microbes into smaller particles, because it's deteriorating and whatnot. Now that it's in parts, now that the microbe is literally in shambles and can't do anything because the entire body was broken down, they end up dying technically because of the acid. And then let's think of it as the microbe is dying, there's blood that is released everywhere on the macrophage and also on the neutrophil. And because they have blood on their suit and sorry, they have blood on their suit and on their white shirts they're wearing and stuff like that. They have to get rid of it, so they take off their clothes and all of that, and then they release it and throw it away. That's exocytosis. Anyways, so there's residue that was left on the clothes. Another thing, so you know how like when someone is fighting and there's a huge fight going on and everyone starts screaming and they're like, oh my gosh, things are getting heated. Now, just relate that to inflammation occurring, because okay, that's after the bouncers go to microbe to take microbe out because mafia boss is not happy.